All right, y'all, so we're gonna be going over closed guard. We're gonna go over a double attack, right? We're gonna go for a back take or a hip bump so you can mount, right? But before that, we're gonna work on this grip fight. Okay, what we want, our goal is to get a 2-on-1 on one of the arms and then get that arm across so we can take the back, okay? So, partners on top, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a high hand and a low hand. Our high hand, we're gonna grab a handful of lapel, just like we were, doing jiu-jitsu and trying to be in our guard and all that, right? So, the person on bottom, this is what you're gonna do. The arm on the outside of their front hand is gonna use the thumb and pull out, not up, pull out with just the thumb. That way, her other hand can come over the top and grab a pistol grip, ensuring that once she grabs that grip, she can see all of her fingernails. And then she pulls that grip over the top and has like a vertical thumb. It really tightens up the grip there. That makes sense, right? Then, her other hand, she's gonna go under my wrist, and she's gonna grab her own wrist, making a frame on my arm, okay? Now from here, what she's gonna do is, she's gonna use her frame to pop my hand off, pop it up, right? Now, this is the important part, guys. Don't overdo this, okay? Once she pops it up, what she has to do with her hand that's not grabbing my my cuff, with her other hand, she's gonna grab right over the top of my knuckles, like that, okay? The reason you wanna do that is, as soon as she breaks it, right? As soon as she breaks it, right? I'm gonna be trying to grab something else, right? To get back, reattach, right? So if she breaks it and then grabs my knuckles, I'm not grabbing anything, right? So now if she grabs my knuckles, all she's gonna do is open her elbow up a little bit. She's gonna bring my hand under her hand, and then she's gonna close her elbow and bring it to her side. Do not pull it out away from your body. You're gonna bring that directly to your side, right? Then her other hand, she's gonna feel for that that seam on my tricep, on the lapel, right? And she's gonna get a grip with her fingers facing me, right? And then she's gonna turn her knuckles up so she has a stronger pushing power, right? And you guys will feel it. If you keep your hands facing your partner like this, when you're trying to push across, it doesn't feel as strong as if you turn your hand up and you can really push it across. You can engage more muscles, okay? So once again, we have this grip. Thumb out, gets the pistol grip, make sure she sees her fingernails, bringing that hand over the top, vertical hand. Walks her hand under, grabs her own wrist, pops it, grabs my knuckles, elbow up, throws my hand through, elbow to her side. Then she grabs the seam with the fingers facing me, then turns that palm up. That makes sense? Yes, sir.
I've wondered every time we go over this, what if they don't conveniently leave you a fist to grab? What if they leave you like Lamar's
that's what I did. I went like this to grab. That's why you grab the knuckles, because you just go over the top of them. Just over the top of them.
Fist or no fist?
Yeah, I don't care about fists. I'm grabbing these knuckles right on the front. Okay. That makes sense, guys? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all. So let's clean something up real quick. We can do that now. Okay? When Natalie, just go through the thing. Boom. She goes under, grip, she breaks it. Wait, actually, this is the question, Mike. I want to show you what I mean. And Mike asked if they're not a fist, if they're opened up and trying to grab, what do you do? And you literally just grab right over the knuckles. Because no matter what happens, I'm not getting that grip, right? Now, the important thing, guys, is you don't over move, right? Or over do too much, right? Where when you open your elbow, it doesn't have to go really high or whatever. You just have to need a little space to throw that hand through, right? And then when this elbow comes back down, it comes back down connected to your side, not away from your body. That makes sense, guys? The reason is, if you bring it away from your body, it's not connected to your core anymore. Now, it's a pulling match, and I'm pulling against her arm. If she just fuses it in, brings it to her side and connects it to her core, now I have to lift her whole body up because everything's connected. That makes sense? Okay, so then she gets the grip. Guys, the goal of this grip is to get this arm across, right? What the goal is for what we're doing today, this back take, we want to get this arm all the way across. We want this outside arm with the pistol grip to be a stiff arm, keeping my hand as close to my knee as possible. Not out there, close to my knee as possible, right? She's gonna she's gonna use her tricep push grip to push my arm across, and then she's gonna use her legs to bring me forward, but not forward straight to her, forward over her shoulder, right? The goal is the arm to be passed, hand to be by the knee, and this shoulder to be in the hole that is made when she stiff arms me past. So my shoulder doesn't hit her, it hits the ground. That's the trigger that lets us know that we can take the back from there. That makes sense? So the way she does it, she gets her grip, then she shoves it across and she boom, and she throws that stiff arm, right? Yep. Now, she didn't have to open her guard, guys. You don't have to open your guard from there. You might have, some people might have to, but it's not a necessity, right? Now, if you notice she's out beside me, right? That stiff arm is, she has a stiff, her pistol grip is a stiff arm, my hand by my knee. With her other hand, her free hand, she's gonna let go of my tricep. She's gonna reach over the center of my back and she's gonna grab a handful of belt and material. Just grab material too. Right? Handful of belt and material, okay? Now, check this out, guys. She's gonna, with the arm, the belt grip arm, she's gonna have a high elbow and she's gonna pull my hips towards my head. That's gonna keep me broken down right there. Now, I can't get up, right? Go back. So we have two things keeping us down, guys. Just get the grip down. Two things keeping us down, right? The first thing keeping us down is this stiff arm and this hand being close to my knee. That makes it so I can't turn my shoulders back. And if I can't turn my shoulders back, I can't get back up. Watch, boom. So now, that's a stiff arm, right? Look, don't grab the back. Look, this is as far as I can get up right now because I can't pull my shoulder. That makes sense? Right? Then when she adds that grip and grabs the belt and the material around the belt and then with the high elbow pulls up, there's no way I can get back. So now I'm really stuck, right? Does that make sense, guys? Any questions? Let's get it, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, so now that did everybody feel how good control we had in that position? How it was really hard for them to posture up, right? Yeah. That's the goal, guys, okay? Now, for this back take, we're not gonna go up to take the back. We're gonna bring them down to us, okay? I like bringing people down to you more than going up over because we have the tendency to kind of go too high and try to ride with hips and fall off the top when we do that, right? So, we'll turn this way a little bit. Okay, so again, guys, this isn't just an arm thing. While Natalie is guiding my arm across, right, her knees are bringing my torso forward, right?
So watch you guys without his arm.
I know. Okay, so she passes the arm, her hands by my knee, she got out to the side. She reaches over the top, she grabs a handful of belt and material, guys. Grab material when you grab that belt, okay? If you grab a belt, the belt can slide around a lot, especially if it's a little loose. But if you have a handful of material and belt, you're gonna have a good grip, okay? So now that she knows that I can't posture up and she's in good position, right? This is what she's gonna do, guys. With her top leg, right? She's gonna take it off and she's gonna put it on the ground behind her, right? Now let go real quick. Keep the position, keep the position. Guys, now, she's here. She's gonna use this back leg to start scooting away from me, right? And as she's scooting away, she keeps that elbow high tugs and she keeps this stiff arm. What happens is it turns my hips and turns my shoulders and I fall into her lap. You're gonna see what I'm talking about in a second. She passed it, watch guys. She gets the grip and she's making sure she's keeping that high elbow and that stiff arm and the hand by my knee, guys. She can't bring it high. So now her top leg is off. She scoots away and pulls, and they fall into the lap. Now from here, what she's gonna do, turn, right? What she's gonna do is she's gonna bring the top hand under my arm, grab my lapel, her bottom arm's gonna let go of the pistol grip and just grab my collar, then she's gonna put her hook in, right here, right? So again, we'll do it, yeah. We'll do it backwards, guys, so you see the other angle. Boom, boom. Can you guys hear me still? All right, so she gets her grips, right? She's there. Now watch, guys. Her top leg goes to the mat. This stays by my knee, but her elbows high, and she's pulling. Bit by bit, they fall. Boom, boom, like that. And she's here. That make sense? Questions? Let's get it, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So the first counterattack I think you should learn from them fighting you crossing the arm and breaking them down is the hip bump sweep, guys. And the reason for that is, look, she's trying to bring me down and cross my arm. So what I'm going to be trying to do is bring myself up and away and uncross my arm. Right? So you see, we're going that direction, right? And that's one of those things, right? You feel the energy and you go back and forth. That's where the J-I-U in jiu-jitsu comes from. Ain't gonna get me, okay? So we're gonna do this in a particular way, guys, because this is a hip bump sweep, but the way we're getting the sweep is really, it's actually more arm work, okay? So The trigger for this is you're trying to cross their arm and they're resisting back and they're fighting against you, breaking them down, and they're bringing their arm back, right? What you're gonna do when you feel that, right? You're gonna, at the same time, we're gonna do it slow so we can go through the steps. She's gonna unhook her legs, she's gonna let go of the tricep grip, right? She's gonna get on her elbow, then get on her hand, and as she's getting up, she's gonna push my arm out as she's getting her hips up and canted a little bit, not straight onto me. See this, guys? Now, check this out. This is the important part. Let go. She's here. When she goes for this hip bump, she's also gonna take her hand and she's gonna throw a big hook towards her pocket as she's hip bumping. That's gonna pull my shoulders and jerk me over the top, right? Go back. So we'll do it slow so you guys can see it. Boom. Right? She's here, she tries to break me down, right? I'm trying to back up, She opens up, pushes, and then watch. Boom. Straight to the hip bump sweep, right? Now, if you notice, guys, what we did is we didn't go up, down, over our shoulders or anything. All we went is directly sideways, right? She was in the guard on bottom. Now she's in the mount on top. So we went directly sideways. Yep, on with those sleeves. Turn this way. Actually, guys. Turn this way, right?
All right. Okay.
So, on these IBJJF non-regulation damn sleeves.
Sorry.
Right?
Get a little grip.
I got a cuff grip, guys. I'm getting this out of necessity. Right?
Don't do cuff grips.
I should get a grip. So I'm trying to pass her arm, trying to bring her that way, right? And she's pushing back and she's trying to get her posture back. Guys, from here, I open up and I get to here first, right? Now from here, guys, I'm throwing a hook to my hip as my forehead as I pop with my knee. Pop with my hip, excuse me. So I'm here, right? I'm trying to pass it. She break it up. Boom. Then you're in the mount, right? Guys, it's really easy. It's more arm than hip, okay? Questions? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3.